For years, I've wanted my very own beefy gaming rig, and when I became an adult, I finally got to build my own gaming PC. But then, 2022 came around, the year of the Steam Deck. Now I find myself staring at the future of PC and console gaming, a device I didn't know I wanted until it was announced. How did this ruin PC gaming for me? Well, I must confess, it is a multifaceted answer. I grew up as a console gamer. I never got the opportunity to build my own gaming PC until I was an adult, and when the time came, I built one with a closed-loop water cooling system. This is just footage of me filling up the water loop and getting rid of all the bubbles. It's a pretty beast machine with an RTX 2080 Super inside of it. It's no slouch, but then the Steam Deck comes around. It came from a market that I've only heard whispers of, the handheld PC market. Now all of a sudden, I realize that I hate gaming on a table and chair. I want to game on the couch like I used to as a console gamer. I want to take my gaming experience on the go and perhaps play them while commuting like I used to with my DS, GBA, and PSP. That's something you can't do easily with a gaming laptop. Nowadays, I only really touch my desktop for two purposes: video editing and games that have a lot of anti-cheat measures. Games I could easily stream to my Steam Deck anyways. What really made me excited for the Steam Deck was the sheer portability aspect of it. Yes, there have been products in the handheld PC market that have existed before the Steam Deck, but nothing really grabbed my attention the way the Steam Deck did. This was a rare Valve release, and also in a market that people didn't know existed for quite some time. The portability aspect makes it so easy to play games on the go, basically wherever I want. I can finally kill my backlog wherever I go. PC gaming was always great, but it was also always inconvenient as well. For the longest time, the only way you could really indulge in PC gaming is if you had a table and chair. Gaming on a desktop anywhere else would have been a painful experience, and trying to use a gaming laptop on your lap is, let's just say, even more painful. So what's happened since I've gotten a Steam Deck? Well, it's quite simple really. I've actually had more time to play different types of games overall. Prior to the Steam Deck's announcement, I played a lot of Destiny 2, and to this day I still kind of play a lot of Destiny 2. But back then I basically wouldn't have touched the rest of my library, and at bare minimum, I've tested a bunch of different titles. And while my Steam library had quite a few duds, a vast majority of them were great. There were just a bunch of great games in my library that I have not touched for basically no reason. Probably just a lack of motivation to play them on my desktop. It's hard to say really. Now let's talk about my Nintendo Switch. When it came to gaming during my commute, or perhaps gaming during a plane trip or whatever, my Nintendo Switch was always my go-to. It's portable, it's convenient, and there's plenty of games to play on my Switch. How's my Steam Deck affected that? Well, I'm just gonna say, no exaggeration, my Steam Deck has basically replaced my Nintendo Switch. My Switch is basically collecting dust until Tears of the Kingdom releases. And even then, when Tears of the Kingdom releases, or leaks better yet, I'll be testing that out on my Steam Deck. You know, via emulation. You know, speaking of emulation, that's one advantage the Steam Deck has over the Nintendo Switch. On the Switch, by default, your options are limited. You can have access to more emulators if you modify your Switch, but that can be a hassle for most people. Whereas emulation on the Steam Deck is super easy so long as you're willing to download EmuDeck. You don't have to jailbreak your Steam Deck to emulate anything. Heck, you don't even have to quote-unquote jailbreak your Steam Deck to do anything. It's your own hardware to tinker around and play with. It's also your hardware to break if so desired. So yeah, not only has the Steam Deck replaced my gaming PC, it's also replaced my Nintendo Switch as well. Truth be told, I kind of thought the Steam Deck would collect dust after like a few months of playing it. But I'm still playing my Steam Deck to this day. And ironically, it's both my Nintendo Switch and my PC that's collecting dust these days. Though, in the case of my gaming PC, I still have to edit videos. And no, before you ask, I don't edit any videos on my Steam Deck because, well, simply put, I don't have the setup for it. And my PC is way more powerful. If you like this video, you should check out the rest of my channel. And if you like the rest of my channel, you should like, subscribe, and click on the bell icon. When you click on the bell icon, you're ensuring that you'll be one of the first to watch my new video when it releases. And for more high-tech lowlife, check out our Discord server. Links always in the description.